Sri Gurubhyo Namaha children. Today we are going to see perimeter and area. Let us see the first sum in exercise 14e. Calculate the perimeter of each shape. We are going to calculate the perimeter of each shape. Okay. And we all know that perimeter means sum of all sides. So how will you find the perimeter? By finding sum of all sides. So perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. All the sides we have to add. Okay. And listen, this is 1 centimeter. This is 2 centimeter. This side is given as 3 centimeter. And this side is 2 centimeter. What about this side then? See, till this to this 1 centimeter. Again, you see this slipping line of this 3 centimeter. So 1 centimeter, from that 3 centimeter. So 1 plus 3, totally how many centimeter? 4 centimeter. Same like that. You just see the standing line. See here till this 2 centimeter. And from there to here again 2 centimeter. So 2 plus 2, 4 centimeter. Okay. So let us, now we have found all the sides. Let us add all the sides. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus, and this side is 4 plus, and this side is 4. So when you add all, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 4, 12, 12 plus 4, 16. So 16 centimeter. So what is your answer? Perimeter of this shape is equal to 16 centimeter. Okay. Shall we move to the next one? Yes. See, they have given this as a right triangle and only 2 sides are given. The other side is not given. The opposite of the right angle is called an hypotenuse. What is that? Hypotenuse. To find a hypotenuse, we can use Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So let us use that Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, see, hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the squares of other 2 sides. What is the sum of the squares of the other 2 sides? What are the other 2 sides? 6 square plus 8 square. Okay. So hypotenuse square is equal to 6 square is 36 plus 8 8s are 64. So when you add these two, you will get 100. So hypotenuse square is equal to 100. Hypotenuse is equal to square root of 100. So how will you get? Hypotenuse is equal to 10 tens are 100. So 10 centimeter. Square root of 100 is 10 centimeter. Okay, let us see the next sum. I sum. Listen to the sum carefully, children. And let us see. Let us find all the lengths. This is 20. Already it is given 8. And this one we don't know. But here it is given 5. So same like this is also, no? So 5 centimeter. Then this side 15. Then 5 again. 8 again. 20. And what about this? So the same thing. This is 8 means what about this then? 8 centimeter. And see, what about this? If this is 5, what about this? This is also 5. And what about this? 15 centimeter. Yes, the same. This is 15, so this is also 15. And what about this? 8 centimeter. Okay. Now we have found all the lengths. Let us add everything. Okay. See, we all know the formula. What is the formula? Perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. Sum of all sides. Okay. Yes. And first let us start from 20. So 20 plus 8 plus 5 plus 15 plus 5 plus 8 plus 20 plus 8 plus 5 plus 15 plus 5 plus 8. When you add all these things, okay, so what will you get? When you add all, what will you get? 122 centimeter. Just check and see, children. You will get definitely 122 centimeter. Okay. So I hope you all know how to find the perimeter of all these shapes. Shall we move to the next one? Yes. Find the perimeter of a square with side length C is 3.12 kilometer. Okay. Shall we find this? So we are supposed to find the perimeter of a square with side length 3.12 kilometer. So length is given as, that is side. Length of the side is given as 3.12 kilometer. And we all know the formula for perimeter of a square. What is the formula for perimeter of a square? Is 4 into side units. So 4 into side units. Okay. So what is the side given in this place? 3.12. Okay, 3.12 kilometer. When you multiply, what will you get? 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12. After 2 digits, we have to keep a decimal point, right? Because here 2 decimal places are there. So when you keep, we'll get 12.48 kilometer. So do you understand how to find this perimeter of a square? Yes, by using the formula we can find. Okay. Shall we go to the next one, children? What is the cost of fencing a triangular garden with sides 20.4 meters, 3.8 meter and 48.7 meter? When fencing costs rupees 39.80 per meter. Okay. Shall we find this? Yes. So triangular garden is given and we are going to fence it. Okay. So first of all, we should know what is the perimeter of the triangular garden. After that only we can fence, right? So let us find the perimeter of a triangular garden. Perimeter of the triangular garden. Okay. So we all know how to find the perimeter, right? How will you find the perimeter? Sum of all sides. Okay. When you add all the sides, what will you get? What are the sides are given here? Just tell me. 20.4 plus 63.8 plus 48.7. When you add all these three, what will you get? Yes, let us see. 20.4, 63.8, 48.7. 19. Yes. 12. Here 13. So 132.9. What is the unit is given in meter? So 132.9 meter. And let us find cost of fencing. Okay, shall we? Yeah. Cost of fencing per meter. What is given? Cost of fencing per meter is equal to rupees 39.80. Yes. So now we are going to find for cost of fencing 132.9 meter. So will you find this? 132.9 into 39.80. When you multiply, what will you get, children? See, you will get rupees 5,200 289.42. Okay. So cost of fencing a triangular garden is rupees 5289.42. Okay. Shall you move to the next one, children? See this sum. The perimeter of a square is 80 meter. What is the length of each side of the square? Okay, so what is given in this place? Perimeter is given. So perimeter of a square is given 80 meter. Okay, what is the length of each side of the square? We are supposed to find the length of each side. And we all know the formula for perimeter of a square, that is 4 into side units is equal to 80. Okay, so we are going to find the side only. So we are going to keep this as it is, and I am going to bring this for this side. When I bring this side, I'll get 20. So therefore side length of the square is equal to 20 meter. Do you understand this? Shall we move to the next one? Listen this. The perimeter of a rectangular chord is 400 mm and its length is 6 cm. What is its breadth? Okay. So we are going to find the breadth of this rectangle. Okay. So what is given actually? See, here it is given in mm. This is given in cm. So either we can convert into cm, this mm, or this cm to mm. Okay, anything you can do. So now what I am going to do here, I am going to convert this length 6 centimeter into millimeter. So we all know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So 6 centimeter is equal to 60 millimeter, right? Then we don't know the breadth, but then what is given? Perimeter is given. So perimeter of a rectangular garden, perimeter of the garden is given, that is rectangular garden. Okay, rectangular chord, rectangular chord, perimeter of the chord, rectangular chord. We all know the formula for perimeter of the rectangular chord, rectangle 2 into L plus B units. Okay, now here you see perimeter of the chord is given as 400 mm. So I am applying instead of this. Okay, and 2 into what is L? 60 mm plus B as it is I am writing. Okay, so 400, this 2 when it comes this side, division, because it is in multiplication. So 60 plus B, and when I cancel I'll get 200. So 200 minus 60, the plus 60 becomes minus 60 when it comes this side. So 200 minus 60, what I'll get, children? Yes, is 140 meter. So the breadth of this rectangular chord is 140 millimeter. Or if you want to convert into centimeter, means divided by 10 when you convert, right? So you will get 14 centimeter. Either you can write in 140 millimeter or 14 centimeter. Okay, do you understand? See the sixth sum, children. This rectangular block of land is to be enclosed with fencing panels 2.6 meter long. How many panels will be needed if one panel is left out to put in a gate? Okay, so what is the length and breadth of this rectangle given in this place? Length is 39 meter and breadth is given as 20.8 meter. Okay, now listen, we have to find the perimeter to find fencing, fencing. Okay, so perimeter of a rectangular block is equal to, we know the formula for perimeter of rectangle, that is 2 into L plus B units. So 2 into 39 plus 20.8. So when you add these two things, you will get 59.8. When you multiply 2 into 59.8, you will get 119.6 meter. And let us find the total number of panels needed, okay, for this rectangular block. So total number of panels is equal to 119.6 by 2.6, and when you multiply or divided with 10, yes, what you will get? 1196.0, yes, and 26.0. There is no value for these zeros. When you cancel, you will get 46. Okay, and decide if one panel is left out to put in a gate. So they are going to remove one panel to put a gate. So when they remove, what will happen? You just see one panel. If you remove from 46 panels, what will you get? So if one panel is left out to put in a gate, so what will you get? 46 minus 1, so 45. So for this we need 45 panels. Okay, do you understand, children? Shall we move to the next one? Yes. Listen to the next question. Yeah, 1.8 meter wide path is built around a rectangular pool 20 meter long and 8.7 meter wide. What is the distance around the outside of the pool in the path? See, they said 1.8 meter wide path is running, okay, around this pool. Okay, so this is a pool, and they asked us to find the distance around the outside the pool as well as distance around the path. Okay, what is the pool measurements they are given? Let us see. What is the length and breadth of the pool? Length long is 8.20 meter and breadth is 8.7 meter wide. Yes, so how will you find the distance around the pool? So we have to find the perimeter of this. Okay, so we know the perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. So distance around the pool is equal to 2 into L plus B units. It means 2 into 20 plus 8.7. When you add 20 plus 8.7, you will get 28.7. When you multiply with 2, you will get 57.4 meter. Okay, so distance around the pool we will get 57.4 meter. Now we are supposed to calculate distance around the path. Okay, how will you calculate the distance around the path? What is given? Wide is given, right? So 1.8 meter wide all around the places it is running. Okay, so when we comes under the path, how will you calculate the length? L is equal to 20 plus, and we have this side 1.8, this side 1.8. So totally 1.8 plus 1.8. When you add this, you will get 12.3 meter. Okay, so likewise the breadth. So 8.7 plus this wide, you see 1.8 meter, 1.8 meter, it's running same. So the two sides, when it elaborate, we get 23.6. Now let us find the distance around the pool. Sorry, path. Okay. The distance around the path is equal to 2 into L plus B units. The same thing, right? It is also like rectangle because we have L into B measurements, L and B measurements. So 2 into 12.3 plus 23.6. When you add these two, what will you get? 35.9. Okay. So 2 into 35.9, you will get 71.8 meter. Okay. Do you understand this, children? Yes. Thank you.